Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Cleveland Indians and the Minnesota Twins. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Jose Berrios gets the starting nod for the Twins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, thanks. Coming on Jose Berrios, and this guy has all the tools to be a great one. Great velocity with life, 94 to 97 miles an hour, power slider, and it's a big sweeper. His changeup is getting better. If this guy brings all three pitches one of these days, he has the potential to throw a no-hitter.
And that'll bring in the switch-hitting Francisco Lindor. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kepler is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Striding in for the Indians, Oscar Mercado. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, despite the loss last time out, they'd won 4 in a row, so they'd been on a nice little roll here.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium, focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W, and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Our temperature here this afternoon creeping up to the 60-degree mark here at first pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Hopped up. Arias is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in one of the best on-base percentage players in the game, Carlos Santana. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike one to start the at-bat. Two out, nobody on. 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Here it comes. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone. An absolute bomb. Oye como va. It's a solo home run for Carlos Santana. Second home run early in the year as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
What a way to get things started while playing on the road. Top of the first and a big fly just like that, and they take the lead.
In now, Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Well, Dero, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Rosario is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Indians pick up one thanks to this at-bat from Carlos Santana. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Shane Bieber, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
At the plate, Max Kepler. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Popped him up. Ramirez calls for it. 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Pitch on the way. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been playing really well right now, and this is case in point. Chance to jump out again to another 1-0 lead. They've really been doing that. They've been on attack, early offensive, almost ambush-like approaches to their at-bats, and it's working for them.
Hit back up the middle. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Here's Nelson Cruz now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 1-0. Hit hard towards the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1. Polanco at second. Cruz is over at first with 1 away. A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. In his career, Donaldson is carrying around a sparkling slugging percentage up over 500. Obviously a huge threat every time he grabs a bat. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2. And he popped him up. But this will land untouched. The 2-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at bat. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Fouled off. And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks in that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
So stepping in, Eddie Rosario, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here it comes. Taken high and deep to right. Right fielder looking up at the track. The wall. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Twins push their lead up to 4-1.
Hey, how about that? That's a way to unclog the bags. One swing and a grand slam bomb, and it gives them the lead.
At the plate now, Mitch Garver.
The catcher.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
Done. No.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Bieber is a guy who throws a lot of strikes, rarely walks people, but what does bite him occasionally is the home run ball.
Matt, this is a guy that's not a power type of pitcher, so he needs to rely on being down in the strike zone. One of the keys, he tends to lose being aggressive when he falls behind, and he kind of nibbles around the strike zone. And what happens with that, Matty V, he becomes very predictable, and when you don't have overpowering stuff, you tend to be able to get hit hard.
A 2-ball 1-strike count to the Twins first baseman.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. To first. To second for 1. Throw to Santana, the double play, and that's how the side is retired. But not before the Twins get 4 on the strength of this grand slam home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's now 4-1 in favor of the Twins. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Franmil Reyes goes quietly leading off the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now the bunt attempt hits him here. But they're going to say he offered at it. And that's the first strike. Despite possessing some of the nastiest stuff in the big leagues, Hernandez enters this one with an ugly ERA despite having a reputation as one of the better control pitchers in the game. Guys, I have to wonder if age is playing a role in an apparent decline.
Yeah, Matt, this has been one of those up and down season and more downs than ups. And this is one of those, it's hard to explain. You look at his repertoire of pitches, it says, hey, this guy should be pitching a lot better than he is. He's had a really difficult time this year missing the barrels of bats. That's why the ERA is high, and that's why he hasn't been as consistent as he's been in the past.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Number 24, Domingo Santana.
Standing in now, Domingo Santana. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Gonzalez is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 55, Roberto Perez.
At the plate, Roberto Perez, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Sano is there, and the side is retired. Indians leave 1. They trail it 4-1. Standing in, Luis Arias. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way.
0-1.
The windup and the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pops this one up. But this will land untouched. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santana is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Max Kepler.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the outfielder Max Kepler. First offering on its way. The bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Settling in now, Greg Allen, and he'll start out their half of the third, top of the order to follow.
Greg Allen.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Here it comes. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. Right to Donaldson. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
And that'll bring in the switch hitting Francisco Lindor. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1.
This guy loves to drop the head on those pitches down and in. I'm shocked he went in there, but he's able to jump ahead and get away with it.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's the second out.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
So striding forward now, Oscar Mercado. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. One and two now as that one's fouled off. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Three and 2 to the Indian center fielder.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Yeah, and with 2 outs, the pitcher was mentally in the dugout already. Now he's got to regroup and find a way to get out of this. Hard not to feel for the guy.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Carlos Santana. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out.
And they get him trying to swipe a base to retire the side. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jorge Polanco.
Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Count now a ball and a strike. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Ramirez with a barehanded effort. He's out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
The next twin up, Nelson Cruz. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Cruz, or the boomstick as he's appropriately nicknamed. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down go the Twins in order as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back alongside Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Carlos Santana settles in to lead off the inning. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball just missed above the zone. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Oh, and the slurve is over for strike 3 called. 1 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jose Ramirez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Garver has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Franmil Reyes.
In now for Cleveland, Franmil Reyes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way.
Get down 1-1.
Two and one.
1 strike.
Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Into the box, Cesar Hernandez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Oh and 1, here it comes. Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball. Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Rosario, and no one will track it down.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Arrives, he's got it, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Twins lead it 4-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario.
Little bit of breathing room here as they lead by 3, but the big part of that, go back to this guy's last at bat when he hit that big grand slam.
And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Out in front as he rolls over it to second. And that's the first out.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
At the plate, Mitch Garver, a base hit in his first trip. And now a pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 4 runs, 4 hits, and 1 error make up the totals for the Twins to this point. Here's a little chopper up the middle. And there are 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
Here's Miguel Sano. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First pitch of the at bat. Squared that one up just a little late. 2 out, nobody on. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Here's the 1-2 delivery.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Twins are set down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Welcome back to Target Field as we send it to Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. All ready to go in the top of the fifth. Into the box, Domingo Santana. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. 50th pitch of the game on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1.
That's ball 3.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Up next for Cleveland, the catcher, Roberto.
Standing in, Roberto Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's out.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Hard hit ball to second. There's one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Stepping into the box, Greg Allen. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. That's popped up. A rise into shallow center. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Indians there, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Striding into the box, Luis Arias. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Luis Arias.
First delivery to him on the way. Liner towards second, but this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
The right fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Striding in once again, Marwin Gonzalez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Reined in. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
Now batting, center fielder, Max Kepler.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped up. Lindor moving to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Twins are down on 4 pitches as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So here's Francisco Lindor now, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side, and that'll get down for a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning.
Dan, that hit right there extends his hit streak to 8 games. Are you aware of stuff like that?
No doubt about it right now. He's swinging the bat really well, and after that knock right there, hey, listen, 8 games is nothing to sneeze at, so you can say, hey, he's going a whole calendar week with getting at least 1 base hit, so there's a lot of positives going on right now.
First pitch on its way.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Oh, 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Hit down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Got him. The slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Carlos Santana now as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
No ball, 2 strikes.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Popped him up. Garver might try to make a play on it, and no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third. Therefore it is Donaldson, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder. and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Oh, that's in.
Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder, and it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Second home run early in the year as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Stepping in now, Franmil Reyes, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0.
Ball inside.
Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Two balls and 2 strikes now.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch, wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Indians get a couple of runs here on the strength of this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's the Twins 4 and the Indians 3. So digging in now, Jorge Polanco. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the 1st inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
The pitch. A high fastball is in there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses. A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Counts even, 2-2 for Polanco. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
And that'll bring up the big stick of Nelson Cruz. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the walk.
He's set. Here's the 3-0.
Yeah. We got full count.
4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Josh.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Just 5 innings of work for him here, as he really never found his rhythm in this one. Dominic Leone comes on now in an awfully difficult situation, as there are 2 on here with nobody out.
53, Dominic Leone.
Josh Donaldson will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. He's ready now. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. None out, runners at first and second. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box now, Eddie Rosario. And it's fouled away. He's 1 for 2 in this one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
The 1-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. Will score the run from second to make this a 5-3 game now.
Up next for the Twins, the catcher, Mitch Garver.
At the plate, Mitch Garver, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Oh, 0-1, here it comes.
Well,
Cutter low, 1-1.
1-1.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
No.
To the plate now, Miguel Sano, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Now the 1-0. High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Twins forced to settle for one. 7th inning coming up. Minnesota leads this one 5-3. Digging in to try it again, Cesar Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
No balls and 1 strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit out towards second. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 24, Domingo Santana.
Now in the box, Domingo Santana. It was a walk in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
And there's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. To 1-2 now. Now here it comes.
I got the count. 2-2.
Here's a pop-up now, but this will land untouched.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate now, Roberto Perez. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that 2-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Aye. Ball, that pitch is out.
Two out, nobody on. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
The 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Garver over to his left. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Oliver Perez gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Oliver Perez.
Ready now, Luis Arias. The matchup numbers with Oliver Perez. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1.
Arias.
Here comes the first pitch. Perez still playing here at age 38. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
Yeah, Matty, it's going to be interesting to see where this guy lands at the end of this season. A lot of variables come into place. He's had a long career. It's going to be interesting to see if a team steps out past 1 or 2 years for this player.
High in the air. Ramirez has room in foul territory, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
One gone now in the Minnesota seventh, and into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire Marwin Gonzalez. First pitch coming, here it is. Lays off 1-0. Perez has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. This one's down to third. Ramirez is up with it. On to first, and it's a good start to the inning for Perez. 2 away.
The batter, the center fielder, Max Kepler.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Max Kepler. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, down in the count 0-2, I'd like to see a little choke and poke right here. Maybe work it up the middle or opposite field with 2 strikes.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone cold take.
The 1-2 pitch. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Mercado will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Down go the Twins in order. And it remains 5-3.
Your attention, please.
New
Now
pitcher
pitching
set to
for
take over now. It's the right-hander Sergio Romo that gets the call.
Sergio Romo.
Into the box now, Greg Allen. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Greg Allen.
And the pitch. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 1-1 home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the payoff pitch home. Hot shot to third and handled for the first out.
Now batting.
Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. So the Indians lineup flips over, and to the plate, Francisco Lindor. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
The center fielder, number 35, Oscar Mercado.
Into the box now, Oscar Mercado. First pitch of the at-bat. In there at the letters 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Oh, and ouch, that one drilled him. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
So now Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. The 1-0. Bounce to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. They're still down 5-3. Adam Cimber will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 90, Adam Cimber.
Now at the plate, Jorge Polanco. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8.
Jorge Polanco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Lifted the other way to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He can't get there as it falls in.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Standing in now, Nelson Cruz. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
The 2-0 on the way. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is the right fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A 2-run dinger off the bat of Nelson Cruz. Home run number 5 on the year, as it is now 7-3.
Well, he turns on this thing and drives it out, extending the lead here to 4 in the bottom of the 8th. I wouldn't be surprised if that keeps the closer in the bullpen for now. No need to bring him in a non-save situation. Let him relax unless something happens at the top of the 9th that warrants getting him up.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No hits to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Whoa, that's down.
Base is empty here with nobody out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
2-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Long run for the center fielder, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
So now to the plate, Eddie Rosario, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
This one's down to third. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now. Phil Maton is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 88, Phil Maton.
Stepping in now, Mitch Garver, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 1-0.
Ball, that's out.
First and second here with nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Mercado is right there, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel Sano.
Digging in, Miguel Sano. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2 balls and no strikes to Miguel Sano.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The 2-0. Nope. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Into the box, Luis Arias. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 home. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two and two. Two down, runners at first and second. This is on the ground over to first. Santana's got it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But two-run score for the Twins, both coming on this two-run home run. Last chance coming up for the Tribe. It's now a 4-run lead at 7-3. Tyler Duffy comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
21, Tyler Duffy.
Jose Ramirez will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a two-run home run that really got his guys going. First pitch coming, here it is. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Striding forward now is the DH, Franmil Reyes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. A runner at first with no outs here. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
The 2-0.
That's ball 3.
Your offense goes out and gives you a 4-run cushion. You have to find a way to stop struggling. Compose yourself and get your mechanics on point. It'd be a shame to let this one slip away.
Three and 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
To the plate now, Cesar Hernandez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. He was a ground out victim last time up. In there, 1-1. Now a move over to first, just keeping him close. Runner at first here, 1 man out. This is hit the other way out toward left field. On the move is Rosario. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, Domingo Santana.
Ready for another shot now, Domingo Santana. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right through it here. It is behind 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and he pops him up. And this should do it. Sano has a play, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Always nice to get the first game of a series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. Minnesota put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory. Jose Barrios takes the win on the mound, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame. For the victorious Twins, 7 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. For Cleveland, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ballgame, 3 hours and 14 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.